here on 2K Sports. Endorsed with how these teams like to get out and run, we should see a lot of transition tonight.
We should, and it always makes for exciting basketball, but more importantly, B.A., these are teams that create easy buckets. Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch.
Jackson outside. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple.
We are talking about perhaps the highest IQ player in history. LeBron knows how to get the ball to his guys in their sweet spots.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Caruso. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. He spoke about LeBron James' ability to completely control the game. They want to set the pace for themselves and make LeBron and his guys play catch-up. Coach said we have to play our brand of basketball and not worry about who's on the other side. Play our game, set the pace, and we should be all right. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Doncic. From deep. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Doncic. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. 5 on the clock. The 3. And here's Caruso outside. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
LeBron James.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
James with a steal. And he throws it down with one hand.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And here's Caruso outside. Here's Williams. Pass to James. Here's Ware. Wide open look. And he nails the jumper.
Timeout. And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. They set the screen. Doncic outside.
Awaiting foul. Zaire Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. The 3, DiVincenzo.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Now here's Toppin. Clock at 4. Second chance shot.
Right now they're losing ground. I mean, they might need to switch things up a bit. Maybe hit the offensive boards a little harder. Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Steps back. Back to James. To the middle. Here's Ware. Excellent D there from Toppin.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Back to James. A minute 35 left in the first quarter. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. James has gotten his second bucket.
Oh, over the years, LeBron James just so dedicated to improving that jumper. That was sweet.
And here's Caruso outside.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And that one's good. James has got his third basket on the night right there.
I just love the ball movement.
And here's Doncic outside. On target from range.
Listen, this guy has off-the-charts basketball IQ. Luka Doncic understands when to get into that pull-up game.
The three, James.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Hartenstein. The three, DiVincenzo. The rebound by Ware.
He remains scoreless on the quarter, unable to help them narrow the gap.
Pass to Caruso. And he misses the fast break layup.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Ware. He's guarded by Hartenstein. All alone. Ware, that's good.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. Brings it.
And that does it for the first quarter.
The visiting team
Up by 8.
17.
Let's take a quick break, and then it's on. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first. first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. James with the ball. Here's Shepherd. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And that one is hammered home.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Here's Williams. And here's Shepherd for 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. Shepherd's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Caruso outside. From downtown.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played.
LeBron James.
Pure from three-point range.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
Of course, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
DiVincenzo with a steal. Caruso left side. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Orlando again missing. Inside. Buzelis. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
Doncic outside. Here's Luka. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
To the left side wing. The 3, Smith. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Caruso outside. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall. Caruso's got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to DiVincenzo. From outside the arc. And another 3 for Orlando.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Now here's Jackson. Back to James. Here's Ware. Launches a three. He buries it from three. Ware's got his third bucket of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Doncic left side to the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Here's Toppin. Tries again with the clock winding down. Caruso outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, no good.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Out to James. Fires from deep. James from distance. Easy work.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Pass to Caruso. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Caruso's got 6 in the quarter.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Williams' shot is good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Caruso outside. Here's Post. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Jackson.
Andre Jackson.
The shot's good on the assist by James. Jackson's got 7.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And here's Doncic.
Right here.
Here's Toppin. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Leading by 17. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Now, here is James. Outside, Williams. Shoots. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 5 points in the game. Here's Grimes. Pass to Caruso. And it's all from three-point range.
And you have to think that they're leading this game.
Oh, okay then.
I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he'd still be valuable to an offense. How good a pass is that?
Here's Grimes. Off target from outside. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Pass to Ware. On the wing, Caruso. Give him 8 points now. Here's Grimes. Drops in the 3. Grimes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you talk about spacing the floor. This is exactly what you hope for from Quentin Grimes.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Smith. Doubled by Caruso. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
For three, James. Orlando with the rebound. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Pass to Caruso. And another three for Orlando.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
The visitors with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Back to James. Spins. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Always willing to embrace contact. LeBron James has the kind of frame that can absorb it any time.
And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
James outside. Fades. And Grimes pulls it down. Orlando trails by 14. Pass to post. Here's Grimes. On the wing, Caruso. Lets the three fly. For three, James. Counted from distance.
3 points.
James has got 5 points in the quarter.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Caruso outside. The three is up. Got a hand on it. And here they come. James left side. Driving to the basket. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Here's Grimes. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Grimes has gotten his third basket of the night.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the third. Drains the triple.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Caruso outside. Pass to Grimes. They set the pick. Here's Wainwright. Takes the three. It's deflected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Here's James.
LeBron James.
Drops in the layup for two.
Goes to
James has got 9 points now in the second half.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Clock at 6. Pass to Shepard. Three-pointer. Orlando with the rebound. Here's Grimes. Give him 8. There's a screen. Here's Doncic. Orlando again missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The steal. Here we go.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for Orlando.
Here's DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game.
Obi Toppin. Dante DiVincenzo.
Doncic outside to stop the run. The rebound by Ware. 1 second left. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided.
35.
Delivering the blowout.
Away team,
And
59.
as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Magic. DiVincenzo on the wing. And here's Caruso outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Smith right side. Back to James. James double teamed. There's Jackson with the 3.
Andre Jackson.
Hits a 3-pointer.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama.
Oh,
Gets his zone!
Showing some power.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
And the layup is good off the glass. Toppin's got 4 points this quarter.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Has to Ware. Now Williams. The 3, James. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate just in a different way. And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Fast break. Here we go. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from deep.
James.
James has got 25 points in the game.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
And here's Caruso outside. Here's Hartenstein. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Stolen by Caruso. From deep 3-point land. The rebound by Ware.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Pass to Smith. Back to James. Driving inside. Softly drops in the floater. James has got 15 points in just the second half.
Boy, great touch from King James there. For as big as he is, he still possesses such a beautiful floater.
A nice shot by Toppin.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
James outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
3 points.
James has got 30.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now Caruso. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And there's James from the arc. Orlando with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Back to Doncic. 4-3. Sinks it from distance.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
Ooh, poked away. Pass to Ware. From behind the arc. Knocks down the long J. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Ware.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Jackson can't get it to go. Orlando with the ball. James with the ball. Pass to Williams. Fires the three. And LeBron James gets the three. James has got 12 points now in the quarter. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Doncic missing. James with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. And here's James. Jackson outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Magic ball.
.29 seconds left in the game. And Doncic launches from deep. James with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so the road team